So what do we do now? Because we have a situation on our hands where everyone's looking just around their shoulders and wondering what is next? What do we do? Because let's take this step by step. Let's start with possibly the cause of this spate of attacks. Do you think it is down to the poor economy and limited education and no money?
I think it goes beyond
poverty.
that. I think it goes beyond that. If you look at the spate of attacks, it actually increased when we have somebody who is a minority when he became the president. That's when let's be frank with ourselves. So there's a
Are you implying that
there's a political element involved?
Okay.
Let's be frank with ourselves. And let's not forget too that when our current president came, he said that he would, I think that promise or that premise or that pact was made to his party. I don't think it was made to Nigerians, that he will only rule for one term. You know, that's this current term. But right now there are a lot of speculations that there's a likelihood that in 2015 he will come again and contest. So that is bringing about a lot of tension. And all the things we are seeing, all the things that are happening is geared to make sure that he is not given an opportunity to make a difference. Even the transformation agenda of the present administration will come to naught if there is insecurity in the land. But if you look at what is happening in the north, the northerners are really not feeling the effects of the administration, of this present administration. What they are feeling right now is killings. And those in the north are really not getting the best of the administration at this time. It's really not the fault of the president that is happening. But I also believe too, if he can come out now, that is my own personal opinion. I stand to be corrected. If he can come out now and say he's not interested in 2015, 40% of the problem will be solved.
You really believe that?
I believe so. I believe so.
Okay.
And I also know that his advisors may not give him that advice. I'm talking as someone that has studied what is happening. 40% of the problem will be solved, and then you will have the northerners behind him.
So if you
support him fully,
if you feel that
part of the problem, 40% of the problem, the political aspect of Boko Haram will die down, and then what we'll be faced with now will be those that have links with the Al Qaeda, and those and the robbers. There are robbers who are also using the guise of the pretense of Boko Haram to also rob banks and cause a lot of havoc. And those two aspects are what I believe the security agencies can handle. But this political aspect is something that we also need.
You mentioned the political aspect of Boko Haram.
40%.
Okay. Okay. The other 60%, therefore,
yes,
are which aspects?
Yeah, that 60%,
to your mind?
To my own mind,
yes,
is you can say about 40%. The one that had link with the foreign terror groups. Those one they actually funding them, you know. But I also believe too, with the right cooperation with other countries like the US, I think that aspect can also be handled.
Okay, that's 80%. So what about the
no. Yeah, I said 40% the local one. Yes, local one.
Okay.
We can say about 30% or thereabout is 30 or 40% is linked with the foreign terror groups.
Okay.
Then the other remaining percentage to people who are using that as an excuse for robbing people and all that. You know? I believe that one the security agencies can handle that.
Okay. Do you think that the governors in the north are doing anything? And if they are they doing enough to allay the fears of the people that they're safe where they are? Especially the I won't call them foreigners, the non-indigents in the various states in the north.
I believe the governors are not doing enough. Let's be frank with ourselves. Each governor has access to what he calls security vote. And what are they using this security vote for? We are expecting by now they should be using that security vote to buy up information. To also interested to know that some governors in the north, their security vote is as much as It's in the area of billions, 3.5, 4.5 billion. What are they? Okay, if they come out and say yes, the key leaders in the sect will place a sort of reward if you can give us information that can lead us to tracking them. We place 500 million on them. You think something will not happen?
Yeah, but the Boko Haram itself has threatened anybody who gives any information about them. So
if there's rewards,
yeah,
if
so you
there's
pay me
rewards,
500 million, but I'm dead tomorrow.
No. If there's rewards, and the information leads to the arrest of those people, then you have any person coming to kill someone that will get the reward.
The information will not lead to the arrest of all of them. It might lead to the arrest of 1 or 2 people, but the others know that you gave that information, so you're not safe.
That information will not be given to people that will leak the information. Their information will be protected.
Okay.
Things are changing.
You need to convince the Nigerians that he's safe.
It's not what it used to be.
Okay, let's
the police we have right now is not the police we used to have. Those days,
see,
there's a change.
Okay, so we can give information and believe that we are safe.
Yes, we are safe.
Okay,
yes.
Let's look at the issue of interagency collaboration. Do you think the SSS and the police and other security agencies, they're working well together?
That's in my own opinion. I don't think they're not working 100% together.
Are they working well together at all?
They are working slightly well. Let me put that one, slightly well. You see, because the way I believe it was set up, the SSS is given the mandate to gather information. The police is given the mandate to use that information and implement it. But if you look at what is happening now, the SSS, they also have their own armed squad, which means that they are not happy, I believe so, with the information that the information they are giving, the police is not using it effectively. I'm sure that's what gave rise to their also having their armed squad, basically.
Okay, we'll just take a short break and come back and continue the discussion.